100.
If you notice it.
What you mean he don't bend his legs?
Just watch him. He does not bend his legs hardly.
He bounces.
Yeah, he's like even when he run, his like range of motion is kind of stiff.
Man, if you weigh 325, man,
he's 6'8". Yeah,
you want to be bending your legs,
right? For real, man.
If I bend them, I might break.
I might put a hole in the ground or something. That dude there been balling too. Brandon Ingram been doing his thing.
He need to put some. I think he needs to put some weight on him.
Who, Brandon Ingram? Yeah. I think he need to put a little little muscle mass on him.
But he might be like Kevin Durant though.
Yeah, man.
All right. What's good? It was good. I am your host, Jason J. Will Does It. And I got my guy, Sam Ivan the Great.
That's me. I be that.
And we live in Blue Jay Studios.
Blue Jay Studios.
We already poured out a little liquor. It's a somber note. Yeah. Go ahead and start on that. Kobe Bean Bryant passed away. He was in a helicopter crash. So, hate to start it off like that, but that was like the first thing that happened this morning.
Yeah.
So I couldn't just like really ignore that junk.
Yeah.
But yeah. Very sad, somber day.
For sure, man.
It's almost like, very somber day.
Yeah.
So, and it's very sad. His daughter passing in every way. She had a very bright future and everything.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
You have anything to chime? I know you're a bigger fan than I am. So.
Man, just wow, just like you said, a very somber and sobering moment. Just peace to the memory of Bean, man. Bean and even more so his daughter. And then the other friends that passed.
Now I will say that's the other sad part. Yeah. Like, wow. We are talking about Kobe.
Yeah.
Nobody else is talking about the other victims. Names. Like,
exactly.
They didn't matter or anything like that. So, rest in peace to those families.
To those folks.
To those folks. Condolences to the families and all of that. So,
yeah. I think all the times with tragedies that take place with, well-known people and well-known figures and their other lives that are lost along with theirs, a lot of times we tend to, those people tend to go unnamed. You know what I mean? They tend to go unrecognized by, in general. That is, of course, they're recognized and remembered by those that are close to them. But I just want to say, just as my cohort just mentioned, prayers go out and condolences for their families as well. Somebody else's family member is not coming home tonight. You know what I'm saying? Not just the Bryant family, but some others. And so, man, it just makes you think about life and appreciating every moment of it as much, or, whatever time we get. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one reason why we, really, we do the podcast as well. You know what I mean? I think because it just gives us an opportunity to do something that we feel like we should be doing. You know what I mean? And for, man, a lifetime Kobe did what he was put on this earth to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't think it was any doubt about that at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's any, like, it's just certain people, you know, that they were put on earth to do something, you know, and Mamba, he was put on this earth to hoop. Like that,
Right.
that was it. Like, you know, not that's all he did, of course, you know, after
had the little movie.
Yeah, and movies and ownership and team business, and I think he was working on an animation studio, and of course, man, father and brother and son. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, man, I just only, you know, well, I'll say only, but the main takeaway I have from it is just live every day, man, with purpose. You feel me? Just, you know, live every day with purpose, man. Because, you know, I mean, we all got a limited amount of time. Whether you got 8 years or 80, you know what I'm saying? It's still limited in the aspect of, you know, it's not forever. So
forget all this negative shit.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. All that negativity and BS, man. And I think we really need to start a movement to push that shit out the door, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because we be mad about shit that don't even mean nothing, man. Real talk. For sure. That's
man,
all I get.
Don't nobody want. I hate to say it, but yeah, ain't nobody gonna be wanting to hear all that. They're gonna be like, I saw somebody posting something negative about that nigga on Facebook. I was like, dude, for real, man?
Yeah.
Really, man?
Yeah.
Is this the time and the place for this, my nigga?
Of course. Like, it's just, man, people just don't, I don't know, man.
It ain't no respect for nothing no more.
Nah,
man. It's like
it's not, man. It's not.
Like there used to be a saying, man. There's a time and a place for everything.
For everything.
Like sometimes they comment, it's a time for you just keep it to yourself in your head and just be like, oh, you know, it was just funny to me.
Exactly.
So,
because I remember my mama used to tell me this, like, everything that pops in your head is not worthy of coming out your mouth, son.
This is true.
Like, real talk. Like, she said that, like, everything that comes to your mind does not need to come out your mouth. And I learned, I mean, getting popped in the mouth a couple times makes you,
man, the backhand of them knuckles, man.
For real. For real. Man, for real. Ooh, oh. For real, man.
Right.
So, yeah, man. But other than that, man, what's your week been like, bro?
Man, what has my week been like? It's actually been pretty slow motions. I mean, no, I can't complain really, but you know, just slow motions pretty much.
Yeah.
Slow motion. Trying to get some other things popping. Just getting my trying to get some other little business stuff off the ground. So
business. Yeah. Business, man. That's good, man. That's good.
Well, I don't know if I should say it just yet, but I got this I don't want to announce the jump, but hold on. Let me see. Something that I should have been did a long time ago.
What started a newspaper?
Yeah, nigga on Paperboy. Doody diddy if you. How did that song go?
You can do the.
You can do the diddy
if you want to.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm like, what is we listening to, dog? We were sure listening to this.
That's so hard, man. Something I should have been did a long time ago, my nigga.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh yeah. You should have been did that a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spill the beans. I'm gonna let that ride. But yeah, it should have been done that.
So just
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just solidifying and putting everything in motion and stuff like that. So
absolutely. Absolutely. I think business, we need to Is this one of the things I was thinking about when I was talking to a fellow entrepreneur this past week, and just even more so from the perspective of dealing with and working with and communicating with entrepreneurs and people who run corporations or run businesses, not just necessarily corporations per se, but run businesses, have businesses, do business. I think I saw something, and I don't know what direction you're getting ready to head, but I just wanted to share this tidbit. I saw something, and there's a debate about, we talk about capitalism, right? And I know we've discussed like we've discussed monetary issues before. And I think it's something that we, like as a culture, don't discuss enough of, economics, and not just black economics, but economics as a whole. You know what I'm saying? The American economics and then global economics, but in particular, like us as people need to understand business more, like how transactions take place and how you communicate and how you get things done. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about an exchange of money for goods and services. There's a lot more that goes into it. And I see a lot of, and I've been an entrepreneur myself for a while. You know what I'm saying? Got back into it in the last couple of years, but like people really don't understand what being an entrepreneur really, really is, or or running a business, you know what I'm saying? Managing a business, operating a business. They don't really,
man, shit's scary though, man.
It is, you know what?
Cause you be thinking, man, I'm gonna lose it all.
But you've got it, like
the only thing
you have in
if you do it right, the only thing you can lose is the business that you created.
That you created, yeah.
But
so it's but I get what you're saying now. Because it's some highs and lows.
Yeah.
It's definitely some highs and lows.
Some more lows than highs a lot of times. You like, jump into the Mississippi.
So man, you're an entrepreneur. So man, you have solidified yourself in that aspect, and so for sure, like, man, you know what I mean?
And them niggas who get their hand in your pocket,
dude,
they want their money.
Man, listen, like, hey, and that's the other thing about,
they don't stop.
That's the other thing about it. When you become an entrepreneur, you gonna owe people. A lot of people don't understand that. You're going to owe people. I hear people say, man, don't owe nobody nothing. I'm like, yes, it don't work that way. Like, if you don't have this bunch of money or capital or whatever, or some big income source to fund your, your venture,
right?
Even if you do, you still gonna owe somebody something,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to wait. Like, and you can explain away, but they don't want to wait.
Like, no, nigga, fuck your dreams, nigga. Man. I want to get I want to get paid now, nigga.
Man, for
like,
real,
oh my god, hold on, man. I got this lint ball.
Look, hey, and I just made that job. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I just made this job, man. I got paid in lint balls today, bro. This all I got. Hey, man, give me 3 of them. Right. Like, okay, for real, man. But but it is. But I think the thing about it for me is rewarding, and like, when times are good, they're good. You know what I mean? You just have to. Now, here's the thing that came to me last week, and this can be applied to life. So this is a principle, right?
Okay.
And I ain't trying to get all like Deepak Chopra on y'all.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
But when times are good,
get your Zen on, sir.
I do. I get my Zen on a lot. I need to make sure I don't forget to set my alarm to meditate in the morning. But man, just thinking about when times are good, right?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta really invest and reinvest in the good times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's like a scripture. I think there's a scripture that talk about like when the men who were given the talents or the gifts or whatever, and then everybody went and did certain stuff with their talents, And then you had that one, he went and buried his in the ground. You know what I'm saying? Because he was fearful, right? He didn't go invest it and do work with it and grow it. You know what I'm saying? He went and put his in the ground. So it was like he didn't show no appreciation for what he was given. And that's what I'm working on for myself is, man, how can I reinvest my time, my gifts, my commitments? Like, how can I grow them when times are really, really good to help me to get through the times that are not so good?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, forget watches and, you know what I'm saying, and G-Wagons and all that kind of stuff. Like, well, I mean, you do reward yourself, though. I think you should reward yourself, but not overdo it. I mean, I'm not judging at all. I'm just saying.
Get the G-Wagon as a business vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're going to do it.
If you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And lease that joint.
Actually, man.
Yeah, lease that joint. Don't buy that joint.
While our culture laughs at the leasing of vehicles, that is really the way to go.
That's the way to go.
Nigga, you get a new car every year.
Matthew Knowles said.
If you stay, okay, so they do have guidelines where you drive the car, you have to have
certain amount of miles
every year, whatever like that. And now, if you go over the miles, you pay a fee.
Right, of course.
But you literally get a new car every year or every 5 years or something like that.
Right. Mm-hmm. You just turn it back in and get something else. As long as you keep your payments up and all that kind of stuff, you good.
And it's like, you don't never have to really worry about, man, I need a new car. I need this. I need that.
Because it's all covered.
Exactly.
If something goes wrong with it, you just take it right back and they fix it.
And it's always under warranty.
It's always under warranty. It's always under warranty. Yeah. I was listening to Matthew Knowles talk about that, man. A lot of people don't get that dude credit for his brilliance, man.
Because he left Beyonce's mama.
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
How dare he?
Yeah. And look, she wound up dating marrying Richard Lawson. What did they say on that on Brown Sugar? Richard Lawson.
Who was that?
The actor. His name is Richard Lawson. But in the movie Brown Sugar, the dude that Tay Diggs' wife left him for, his name was Richard Lawson. That's why I was laughing at it in the movie.
Wow.
Richard Lawson. He's an actual person. For real. Yeah, man. But leasing them vehicles. You know, everybody be wanting to stunt. Oh man, I got this new Benz. Like, man, you better lease that John, bruh. Go pay cash for that mug. You finna depreciate like a mug soon as you get off the lot, bruh.
And then these potholes we got out in this joint.
Man, oh my God. The potholes ridiculous, dog. Man, I seen a nigga boiling some soup in one the other day.
I was out in the mountain. I saw some kids swimming in one of them joints.
They had a
diving.
diving boy.
There's 12 of y'all fitting in this shit. Memphis, you ain't got to continue to live your life like this.
Man, I was tripping, dog. They got, man, folks, man, in there washing hands. And I'm like, what is y'all doing, man? What is y'all doing?
But the thing about it, what's funny about it is, you see on the news, they be like, oh, we plugged up the hose. Man, real talk. Let's be real. Y'all nigger rigging these streets.
Hey,
they nigger rig. They just hey, let's just go and put some soft putty right here, and that's gonna work.
Dude, look. The crazy part about it is the fact that, man, they filling the potholes with stuff that didn't even cost nothing, but the money that we pay to get this stuff fixed, man, they've been going up on that for the last 10 years.
Right.
So I'm like, dude, y'all can't fix potholes, bro?
And then they just dump the stuff over. They don't even come and flatten the joint over. So now you're riding over another bump.
Bruh, I'm like, y'all try. But I think they got some type of deal with these tire companies and body shop companies or something, man. Because, like, why you just not going to fix a pothole? And then I tear my car up. I got to go take that junk to Discount Tire. You know what I'm saying? Goodyear, Bahia tire, battery, all them junks. They getting some more money. They don't care.
And then the city ain't finna pay you for it.
And the city is not finna pay for that. You call the city or you send them email or whatever to the city. Man, I messed my tire up. Okay, how many other people complain about that pothole? Did you report that part? Did somebody report? Oh, somebody already reported. You can't even get no money for it. What? Are you serious? 10 people ride over this pothole today and can't nobody get paid.
Like, nigga, you finna fix this rim.
Man, please. Them folks don't care.
At all.
Period, man.
And people find out the hard way how much a import rim cost on a car.
Man, look here. That's what I'm saying. So y'all think it costs more to replace a BMW rim versus a Chevy Malibu rim? Which one is gonna be?
The Chevy Malibu junk just got the hubcap. Oh boy!
Man. For real. I seen a dude, man. He must have been like 6'7", riding the Chevy Malibu the other day. That junk had some eyelashes on the front. I was like, I know that is your gal car partner. I already know that's your gal car.
I mean, sometimes that's the last car in the driveway.
Yeah, I'm just saying. He looked like he was going to the dollar store and that's it. I was like, my God, you in a Malibu with some man.
But trust and believe, if that was the car at the end of the driveway, I would switch out the car.
You ain't lying. I'm not
still switching out the car. I ain't riding around. Just imagine you getting pulled over, you get a ticket. Like,
nigga, the ticket for driving that junk
with the eyelashes on.
Man, I'm just imagining. Hey man, nigga, I ain't even finna ask you if you got no license. What you doing driving this junk? Right. Man, it's my gal car, man. Oh man, go ahead, bro. Just go and get what you got to go and hurry up and go back home.
Officer gonna be like, I ain't even gonna ask you, is this your car? I know.
Oh my God.
I am aware that it is not.
Oh my God.
Man.
That's crazy.
Hey, so
what you got, man? What you got?
While we were talking about sports, well, we're not talking about sports right now, but we were talking about sports earlier.
Yeah.
What do you think? Because man, a lot has happened this week.
A whole lot.
A lot has happened this week.
News cycle has definitely been busy last 7 days, brother.
So the Kansas versus Kansas State. You hear about that brawl?
Man,
the fight.
I saw it.
Man. It wasn't as bad as people.
Not well. It was okay. Almost though. It was close.
Everybody making a big deal about what could have happened. This nigga got a suspension off of what could have happened.
But who are you talking about? The dude that picked up the chair?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Off of what could have happened. How you gonna get suspended off of what could have?
But the way that they viewed it, that was criminal activity. They're just like, as almost basically that's like attempted assault or something like that they were saying.
Okay, so how come the nigga who escalated it to that point, he didn't get the same amount of games?
Because they claim that it was after the fact. So like after the melee began, this dude is in the melee and he decides to pick up a chair. And not to mention the fact that he was the only one to pick a chair up, it just kind of put the spotlight on him. That's kind of like my explanation for that.
But the nigga who instigated it, he should have gotten that. How many games did he get? He gets suspended for?
Man, I'm not sure.
He should have at least got suspended 8 games.
Let me see.
Because the old boy got suspended like 12 or 15 or something.
He got suspended for the rest of the season, I thought, indefinitely.
They must have changed it because I thought it was like 15 games, 12 or 15 games.
Oh, okay.
But the other guy,
okay, that was Silvio D'Souza. So he was suspended. He got suspended 12 games.
Okay,
yeah.
What's the other guy?
And hold up, let's see.
Because
go ahead.
What's his name? DeSilvio?
Yeah. His name is
the first dude, the one that got suspended 12 games.
Silvio D'Souza. Yeah,
Okay.
Silvio D'Souza.
So Silvio, all my nigga did was stand over somebody after he blocked the shot. Like, nigga, nah, we ain't doing that over here. He stood over the. How many people stand over you when you dunk on them or whatever like that?
Did you see the play before that though? The dude, what happened was the dude stole his ball,
right,
and took it to the basket, and dude blocked his shot and then stood over him.
Right.
Well, it was basically like it wasn't. Well,
he didn't say nothing to him. He didn't push him to the ground. But none of that.
Given the situation of the game, though, the score, like the game was out of reach.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? The game was out of reach, and dude stole his ball.
But at what point does it cause for a Kansas State player to now run up to me and hit me to cause the brawl?
Well, I think that was it. That action was the fact that this guy's on the ground. You stand over me while I'm on the ground. You standing over me. And I got to, you know what I'm saying? That's a sign of quote unquote aggression. After you block my shot, I'll fall, you stand over me to the point I can't get up. So now I got to get up and get in your face. So you got to back up off of me.
Okay. You know well, Jonah is on the ground. He wasn't getting up trying to get in dude's face. I mean, that's just okay. So you saying that then the the Lakers that game where Allen Iverson steps over Tyronn Lue, they should have all got up off the court and just whooped on Allen Iverson.
No. That's a totally different situation because Tyronn Lue at that particular time, you talking about in-game motion. The clock is still running. There's no foul or nothing like that, right?
That wasn't a foul.
But hold up. Tyronn Lue falls down after Allen Iverson shoots the shot. Then Allen Iverson steps over him. Now,
right,
it's a little bit different situation. The reason being, one thing is AI even says that he regretted stepping over Tyronn Lue that day. No.
That's because the nigga a coach now. That's why.
No,
that's all.
Who talking about Tyronn? No. AI, AI real. He was like, nah, man, I wouldn't. He said, really, when I stepped over him, yeah, I was doing it like. He said, but now that I did that and I see myself, he was like, I shouldn't have been doing it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I shouldn't have stepped over dude like that because I didn't have to. I could have walked around him. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen that man?
Who?
AI.
Yeah.
That man look like he don't play no basketball.
Yeah, of course. Of course, yeah. Yeah, but
no basketball.
But you know what though? That boy handle still mean though.
Whew. You think so?
Have you seen the latest one where he talking? He was like, he basically paved the way for everybody to be able to do what they doing now as far as like how they dress and all that stuff on the court or whatever. Yeah. He still got that handle.
What's where can I watch it at?
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
All right.
Yeah. but yeah, man, like you can kind of apply some of that to just a level of even aggression that you deal with like every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, folks will try stuff, but I don't think it always mirrors somebody you got to get in nobody's face about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but see, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, if Joan just stood over dude and it would have been dead on it, none of this even would have happened if the other Kansas State player didn't come in and try and push Joan.
Yeah, because the teammates ran up. And I think that's what escalated the situation, like you said.
And then some random dude with a black polo came into the Gianna Stars. I'm like,
I guess he was like one of the players that wasn't playing or something. Because I couldn't figure it out. I thought he was like a fan or something, but him and dude just get the jacket. I'm like, what? I'm like, where he come from?
Right.
Like, and then that's melee ensued. So.
And then it happens over in the special needs area. And then, the media,
special needs area.
The media know how to they know how to take the right pictures and paint the right way. Man, I saw one picture. Dude was standing. Silvio standing with a chair, and then it was this helpless white lady holding onto his ankle, like,
Oh my god. Oh my God.
I'm like, okay, man, you got this aggressive black man, white damsel in distress. And he holding the stool. You're like, oh man. Man, they really know how to paint a picture, boy.
You know, they specialize they specialize in shaping narratives, man.
They may have even photoshopped that junk. I promise you, she was holding on to this nigga ankle.
It might have been. Because I don't think. I just pulled up.
she looked like Van Gundy holding on to Alonzo Mourning's leg during that fight.
Yeah. Oh my God, there it is. I am looking at it right now.
I'm telling you, man. I'm like, man, dude, y'all really know how to paint a picture, man.
Oh my God, they have got this looking like, and then they've got in this picture, you know, he's looking like he's got this look like some kind of
beast.
Yeah, man. and then this other dude's black dude in front like with his hand out like, whoa. And then, you know, like, I don't even know who he's, man. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, man.
It's just ridiculous.
I'm telling you, man.
It's completely ridiculous, man. Like, I don't know. It's still not worse than what is that?
Malice in the Palace.
Malice in the Palace. It's not worse than that. No. Malice in the Palace was an actual boxing match. Like that just lasted for like 20 minutes. It lasted for
it was like 45 minutes.
Dude.
Random niggas coming down to the floor. Random fans coming down to the floor. And it was like, bap, bap. And it looked so violent because of like, how Steven Jackson, how Metal World Peace, how they was throwing them haymakers.
Dude.
I was like, dude,
Jermaine O'Neal, like, man, I was watching that game.
Jermaine O'Neal slid like he coming down a slip and slide.
Dude, it was unbelievable.
Right.
It was like, you clear out an entire, anybody that's been to an NBA arena, of course, knows how the seating generally is, right? When you clear out an entire section and there's an NBA player and a fan fighting each other, like, and it's broadcast on national TV,
man,
and for like 2-3 minutes, you see them going, like, that is the most ridiculously amazing thing ever. You know what I'm saying? And they jacking, like, jacking.
I still remember that joint like it was yesterday. I was in Atlanta. I had just got out of work, and I think this was when I think they had like Dave and Buster's or something like that. I was up in that joint, and it was like, hey, they fighting. I was like, what's going on? Ran to the screen. Everybody was around. Everybody quit playing games. Everybody's around the TV screen watching the fight going on. Yeah. Men and women just like, man, wow.
Yeah.
Straight jacking.
That another thing though, and we ain't got to change it, but that's America's infatuation, romanticism with violence, man. We got a real problem in this country.
Well, I mean, that's back into the Roman days with gladiator sport.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we got a problem. We really do. Because look how we talking about Malice in the Palace. For real.
I mean, that's how World Star got famous.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's crazy, man.
It's a catchphrase then.
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
So, yeah.
It sure is, man.
Well, I mean, everybody like a fight, though. That's why we go watch boxing. That's why we go watch MMA.
Yeah.
All that.
Which is unbelievably violent. MMA is, I don't even know how they get away with that. Because that's Street Fighter on 100.
Well, I mean, if you have somebody that's willing to sign their rights for that fight, hey.
Yeah, and they do it. To literally see somebody knee somebody in the face and they pass out, that is criminal to me.
What fight was that? Somebody just got knee in the face.
It just happened a couple days ago. The guy was going at it, and dude just did one simple move. He just kneed him. Bow.
Hey, honestly,
this
I thought
dude's-
dude was finna lose the fight, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
John was just like,
Yeah.
"Tap, knee to the face,
it was
gone."
over. Yeah.
Ooh,
And then this dude
I
got
need to
knocked out.
start using my knees.
Man, for real.
Get out of here, nigga.
This boxing match the other day.
Kneeing the shit out of y'all niggas around here.
Dude get knocked out and his whole body went limp.
Real.
His head hit the bottom row. I'm like, is this man dead? I'm like, oh my God.
I'm gonna have to start kicking niggas. I saw what's his name? McGregor. He kicked the Cowboy. Cowboys normally kicking folks.
Yeah.
He kicked the Cowboy. Cowboy was like, oh, I got a long one here, guy. And then lose the fight. The fight was over in 40 seconds.
Yep, it was over in 40 seconds.
I was like, man, I'm finna start kicking niggas, man. I need to.
You gotta make sure your leg's strong for that though.
Yeah, or I'll be walking around here like Silver.
Like, man, Anderson Silver. With that broke chicken bone. That boy leg was through booker.
Nigga, I ain't heard through booking in so long.
Hey, that's it. I'm a 80s and 90s baby. I'm sorry, we still say, well, I still say through booking.
My nigga said through booking.
Man, I'm sorry, but that pizza on TV looks delectable. You ain't gonna eat it, but I would eat that. The $10 meatloafers. And I'm not doing an ad for Pizza Hut, by the way. But that pizza on TV looks
it did
really
look,
good.
it did look tasty,
Yeah.
sir.
But that's media again.
Yep.
How they sell shit to you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, man.
What Nas say? Oh, you don't listen to Nas. Anyway.
You are correct. I do not listen to Nas.
Nas said media misleading you.
They do.
All the time.
But y'all keep falling for it.
Masters at shaping the narrative.
Y'all keep falling for it.
Letting them tell the story. So that's why that's why internet, radio, and podcasts are so very important.
I seen a couple of people that I didn't know them personally, but I know a couple of people who passed away this past couple of weekends.
Yep.
Health issues.
Yep. True, man.
Then when they pass, then all of a sudden you start hearing, man, I'm gonna eat right. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Then that Friday you see them, man, this new Popeye sandwich.
Yep, man,
like word, you forgot all about that shit, huh?
Man, listen, we promise. We lie to ourselves more than we lie to anybody else. We make more promises to ourselves. Oh, I promise I'm gonna. Oh yeah, okay. Nah, man, you got to make a decision, man. For sure.
And it's really not that hard, man.
It's really not.
It is really not that hard. And the sad thing about it is, well, you know what? I don't know. It's like, all right, so it's like when I hear somebody else like, y'all niggas too woke. And I was like, you know what? How can a nigga be too woke? Now I can understand those too woke niggas who like everything is the conspiracy. Okay, cool. I can understand that. But last I checked, once you are awake, aren't you trying to awaken everybody else?
Yeah, that's like when you get up in the morning, right? And it's time to get up. That's another thing. There's a time to get up. There's a time to be awake. There's a time to sleep and rest, and there's a time to be awake. Oh,
and I noticed, sir, you do use grand risings now.
I do. I'm trying to change my vernacular, man.
Okay, thank you.
I'm trying to change my vernacular.
I think you started understanding what I was. Yeah, I may not have worded it correctly, but I think you was understanding what I was saying.
Yeah,
because I figured out how I needed to say it, because both of those definitions of morning both mean morning the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Both of them mean morning the sun.
And why would you mourn the sun?
Exactly. One is morning up, one is morning of the sun, and one is morning the sun.
Yeah. Why would you mourn the sun? The sun brings and gives life.
Exactly. So I'm like, light. I'm good on just using it, period. Yeah, so grand risings.
Yeah. Yeah. Good risings. Thank you, son. Thank you, son. Yeah, man, words are powerful. That's why it's called spelling.
Yes.
Spells.
Putting spells in the air.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna get too deep though.
I never understood why. I remember a long time ago, I used to hear somebody say, like, your tongue is the most powerful muscle on your body. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Nigga, my tongue can't lift weights.
Yeah.
Then I started thinking, your tongue casts spells.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And we might not really think nothing of it, but if you constantly keep using, like, if I say good morning, it's gonna be like good morning to you.
Yeah.
If you still want to hear me say it, it's gonna be like, okay, to you.
Right. Yeah.
So I say grand risings. If somebody say grand rise to me, I'll be like peace and blessings.
Good day. So, good day to you.
Yeah.
Good day to you. Yeah.
So I try to keep my my energy positive.
You have to. I think the ancestors, even the words that they spoke were words of power, affirmation positively.
Right.
Where they might not have been where they wanted to be, but they spoke of where they wanted to go. And they spoke in those terms.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you reflect that or you reflect biblically or you reflect whatever, like the way you talk, what you say is very, 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 very important.
Like people be like saying they broke all the time.
Yeah.
Don't say you broke, man. Be like, I ain't get it, man.
I had to stop doing that myself.
Like I ain't get it. I'm finna try and get it though.
I'm in between blessings right now.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But you constantly saying you broke, okay.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna
That's what you're gonna be. Yeah. But you know what's interesting? what's very, very interesting is people will get upset if a person walks around and says, okay, if a person walks around all the time and says, I'm rich, they laugh. Oh, you ain't rich. You ain't so. But somebody walk around talking about they broke all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we broke. Wait a minute. How come I can't be rich? What does being rich mean? Like, define that for me. Well, define broke.
Right. You might not.
Like,
end up being rich financially, but you're gonna end up being rich in some other ways that will eventually end up giving you some money later.
Exactly. Because like broke don't mean no money.
Right.
Broke
it means you broke.
You means you're broken.
Broken.
Like, like you're torn asunder. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, my pocket is torn open. So if I do put something in it, it's gonna fall out. Like, exactly. Nah, I don't want to talk like that. Yeah.
Means you will never stay with it.
Exactly.
You will never be able to keep it.
Exactly. Like, I think it's like somebody, another thing is when you talk about speaking in words, how many people walk around every day and be like, man, damn, I'm ugly.
Not nobody. I ain't
never heard
the ugliest nigga don't say he ugly.
I never heard it. I've never heard it.
No,
I have never. I've seen people that look like Sasquatches, and you don't see them call themselves ugly.
What's that nigga name? Welvin.
Welvin. No,
Welvin got bitches. Welvin got bitches. So, yeah, that nigga don't think he ugly.
Hey, man, it's like the dudes that seem like they the most unattractive have the livest confidence ever.
Yes.
And be having some bad women.
Yes.
Some bad cold ones. Seriously.
I don't know where the confidence level come from, man. I'm like,
I guess I have to conversate.
What trick mirrors you have in the house, man?
I guess, man, it's the power of the way they speak and think. Absolutely, it's got to be because they can't rely on the physical. Just like big dudes, really big dudes. Have you noticed a lot of super big dudes get women?
Yeah.
And they don't be studying about being big.
I think too that might have to do with the mother or the parents that say, you're not ugly, baby. You're so-and-so, so-and-so.
I mean, hey, that's the power of the tongue.
The power of the tongue,
speak it into their kids. And their kids, they digest it and then they regurgitate the same stuff.
Yeah. Because
when you look good or you know what I mean? Or you're considered to be appealing to somebody else, you tend to rely on that too much. So I don't need to say I'm fine because I already know I am. Right?
Real talk. I've been attracted to some big girls just off the confidence. I'm like, man, She's sexy as hell.
Yeah, confidence is sexy.
Look at her, she always fresh.
Confidence is sexy.
Come on, we're giving some nigga. Oh man,
J. Will does it. Just said, she's sexy. Come here and give me something to eat, girl.
Hey.
Now, why do big women always have to eat?
Nigga.
You know what's funny? I was reading this Instagram post one
They
day.
not big because they not eating, my nigga.
They have a thyroid problem.
They still eating.
Look, I saw this Instagram post one day, and it was like BBWs Unite or whatever, and they have like this annual conference or something that they do. This group, I can't even remember what group it was. I just saw when I was going through my searches, you know, whatever the top stuff is for the day. Like, bro, like it was just, man, you talk about super confident, and man, I'm talking about it got me excited because like they was going back and forth like, man, we ain't worried about being small and blah 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 and so and so like da 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 da. Now I'm not saying don't be healthy, you know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, people are thin can be unhealthy, but I'm just saying, like they had the swag on 1,000.
Now that's my all right. So that's my only thing. Like, are you speaking in reference to the whole Lizzo thing that's going on?
This is prior to Lizzo.
So
that's a part of it too. But I think Lizzo is kind of gimmicky. That's just in my opinion. I think she does a little gimmicky type of stuff sometimes.
It's cool to be comfortable in your own skin.
Correct.
But being comfortable in your own skin don't mean, hey, I'm comfortable with walking out here naked.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't. So that's the part that I don't get in the whole, like, hey man, your ass cheeks is out here in the Staples Center on the seats.
That's the part that tripped me out. I was like,
who gonna sit on this seat after
like,
you?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm cool with the confidence, but first of all, you at a game.
This a public seat.
And it's kids there too.
Right.
And you want your naked skin on your butt?
I don't even put my naked ass cheeks on a public toilet. I mean, they give you the little paper to put down.
Yeah. I
like,
would think,
word?
man, you'd be concerned about, man, somebody's anything being in them junks. Like, I don't know about that one. Of course, that's been a little bit a while ago, but still, you know,
this is
I don't
true
know about that.
I mean, but one, it's been a while ago, but people are still talking about this.
Yeah,
about it.
Well, of course, you know, she did it on purpose.
And then if you're saying something negative about it, then you are not embracing her being big and beautiful and being proud of her body. Like, dude, this ain't got nothing to do with her being proud of her body.
Because if, you know, we're gonna make a body comparison, which I hate to do, but if it could have been Rihanna, as bad as Riri is, like, nah, Riri, you don't need to have your butt cheeks out at the Staples game. I'm sorry. No, sir. No, absolutely not. No, Rihanna should not have her butt cheeks out at a game.
This is true. But
there ain't no butt to it. But what is it? There's irony in that.
Trust and believe it would not be as much of an outrage, though.
Oh, of course it wouldn't be.
It wouldn't be much of an outrage.
That's normal. That's media again. That's how we view stuff. Absolutely. I don't even think that's a major deal. Like, we know that already. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, if she did it, it would look, I would say, tasteful.
Who?
If Rihanna did it.
If she was dressed the exact same way as what Lizzo was, nah, it wouldn't be tasteful.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be either. No, it's not tasteful in any fashion. It wouldn't be tasteful at all. Your butt cheeks are out in public, and I don't care who did it. Prince could have did it. Whoever.
Y'all loved it when Prince did it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't love it. Thank you. I didn't love it. I wasn't interested in that.
Whatever, nigga. You've been a Prince fan.
Yeah, I'm a Prince fan, but I'm not interested in Prince's ass. I'm interested in his music.
Ain't nobody said nothing about being interested.
I'm just saying. We talk about the butt out pants.
75K, sir.
Hey, no. No. Nobody's butt needs to be out in public. Period. That's it. No butts out in public. I'm sure we're not going to see any, but hopefully we don't see nobody's butt out in public.
Didn't want to keep this on like sports, but it's a lot of sports stuff been going on.
Yeah, one thing I had to plug in a couple of listeners that I spoke to indirectly, like, hey, yo, talk about sports. I tune y'all out. Blah, blah. I'm like, okay, well, we
That's
talk
two
about,
niggas. What do you think guys talk about when they get
together? We talk about a
together?
lot of stuff. Like, we don't just talk about relationships and
right. We're not girls. Oh, Sam, what happened with you and your relationship today?
Yeah, we do talk about sports because we.
What happened at work? Did anyone get on your nerves?
Why, yes, it did. I can't believe it.
All these hoes get on my nerves at work.
I was so upset because Bob drank all of the Nescafe.
Really? Man, I hate when they do that at my job. Man. If we really start talking, I'm like, okay, right.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Sports,
We talk about when
Super Bowl season anyway.
When guys get together, they talk about what's going on in sports.
Yeah.
They talk about what's going on in politics.
Yep. Briefly. Yeah.
Some relate. Well, we don't.
Yeah, we don't talk about
relationship stuff. We're talking about
John. We ain't got time for all that.
Johns and thoughts and things.
I don't even know what a John or thought is, sir.
Word?
Yeah, I have no clue.
Hey, speaking of, just a quick tidbit. Did you know Thot was in Egypt time was a god?
Thot?
Thot.
I thought it was
Thoth.
No. I think it's pronounced Thoth. Thoth or Thot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing how we turn things of God, of kings and gods into some negative shit.
Yep. Because
I'm like, word, Thot was a god?
Yeah.
An Egyptian god or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta look it up to see exactly what it was a symbolism of.
Of course, I'm looking it up right now. Google is our friend.
But I was like, wow, this is amazing. We have turned this into thoughts.
So I'm about to read this real quick. Thoth, excuse me, he is like ibis, is one of the ancient Egyptian deities in art. He was often depicted as a man with the head of an ibis or baboon, animals sacred to him. His feminine counterpart was Shishat, and his wife was Ma'at. He was the god of wisdom, writing, hieroglyphs, science, magic, art, judgment, and the dead. So basically, Ibis. Excuse me, Ibis. Yeah, he was like Ibis. Yeah, it was Ibis. Yeah, just another name for Ibis.
But that was just amazing. I'm like, man, look at us, man. We can turn something as someone of a god and turn it into something as a junk.
Well, there's multiple we use certain words like in multiplicities, I guess you can call it. Yeah.
And now, although speaking, and now to flip it, while speaking about a God and thought and thoughts, entendre. Do you understand how powerful the P is? Because, okay, you got to think about it.
The P.
The box.
Oh, okay.
Because we're talking about junts.
Okay.
We talking about junk. We talking about thought.
Okay.
A thought with the box. That thought with the box was so powerful, it brought angels from heaven to come down to be entertained.
Who said that?
What do you think Satan and the demons are? They used to be in heaven, my nigga. They came down to be entertained and having sex with humans. That's why you had the Nephilims.
Oh yeah. What's that? What is that called? What is that called? Did it say the demons have sex with the people?
Yeah. They call them Nephilims.
Is that what it is? I thought it was something else.
The Nephilims were the children. They were the creations of the angels
children,
having
angels having sex with people. Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
That John is powerful, man. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you, my nigga.
That pause was proof positive.
That's a pause. Like, whoa, whoa.
So you think about. So are we talking? All right. So
the power of thoughts.
The power of not the power of thoughts. No, not the power of thoughts. The power of the box.
Yes, the power of the box.
Man, I could talk about this for the next 3 hours.
I do. Hey, go.
And this is not I think a lot of times. So I think a lot of times when we do talk about the box, I just want to preface this that this is not out of disrespect to women at all.
Mm-mm.
This is out of the power,
this is
the
praise,
energy, and man, was that song that Jaden had, "The Power of the P USSY"?
Mm-hmm.
Why every dude in the world get fly? Like that is true. Like a lot of what we do as men.
Honestly, I'm speaking of it is this. I'm speaking about Mother Nature.
Of course, yeah, of course.
This is
of course, yeah.
This
of course.
is nature. Well, I mean, this is life.
Yeah,
this is
the womb,
life
is,
nectar.
Yeah,
all of this. So yeah,
absolutely. Like you can. I mean, you can just think about it. Like everything comes from that place.
Yes. Yes.
Like everything comes from that place, and it is. It's something that has to be valued and cared for and appreciated, I think, in more ways than just getting it. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Now,
it's got to be appreciated and understood in more ways than just getting inside of it, like from a sexual perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I will say, though, everyone's is not powerful.
Because we don't think Tasha's was so powerful. Because she was trying to give it away to too many guys. Sorry for you Tasha fans, but
Tasha got rid of 4 niggas.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to get rid of niggas, hey, let's bring Tasha around.
Yes.
She gets rid of niggas
because it all turns out bad for every dude that she ever messed with.
Oh man, good one.
I'm sorry.
Good one. Yes.
I should have said that. But it's true. It is true.
But
her box was, I don't know, subpar maybe.
Speaking of though, while you say that, I think we have had this conversation either off mic or we spoke briefly on it.
Uh-huh.
What do you think of women who have multiple kids? Do you think that she has the amazing box? I'm
gonna pass on this one.
Why you say that?
I'm just gonna pass on this one. I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna answer this question. I'm just kidding. Yes, I am. Especially if she has more than 3, especially from different guys too.
Yes, if she has more than 3 and more than more than 2
guys.
Baby daddies.
Yeah, because somebody felt like they could not back out of that parking spot.
Right.
Yeah.
I want it all with her. I want it all.
I'm just laughing, man, because it's funny. It's just a funny thing to talk about.
Because like real talk, like you gotta think about every nigga who's just like, man, this joint's so good. It's like, you know what, fuck this shit. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Damn.
Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
All right.
Let me go. Let me.
And every nigga has done it. Well, you know, when I say every nigga, what I mean by that, I mean as far as every person that she has dealt with, then it's like, oh man. Woo! Make your head pop off and don't want to pull out or nothing at all. Just to let people know, Sam had to walk away. I guess the conversation was just too much for him. Dude, I think we can hear this. I'll pause for the cause for a second. I'm like, nigga, we can still hear all this noise up here. You might as well did this shit on the microphone.
I'm thinking I'm being quiet and I'm blowing my nose, right? Because I get little sinus problems. I'm going out on the other side of the studio, and you guys can still hear me. Sorry about that.
I'm still trying to talk, and I'm like, I can still hear this dude. Okay.
Yes, human beings blow their nose. Sorry.
Yeah.
But continue what you were saying about that box.
But yeah, it's in some cases it's almost even scary. Like if you see some, you know what? No, I shouldn't say it because I know if I talk about or if I bring this individual up, she knows exactly who she probably would be. But it's like when you. It's like I put it like this. It's like you might meet a young lady.
Mm-hmm.
She's attractive or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then she tells you how many kids she has. You're like, man. Now, at first it might deter you, but then you think about it, you're like, man. All right, so like, what's her name? Is it Keke Wyatt or Keke Palmer? She just had her child. She just had child number 10.
Keke Wyatt.
She has had child number 10. Now you tell me, my nigga, that dude.
Yep.
10?
Yep. 10 kids, man.
That junk good, nigga, don't even want to pull out. So
I'd run from that.
And that'd be the other thing. So it's like, man, I don't know if I want to holler at that. But at the same time, you're like, man, but I know that junk must be good, though. I know that junk must be good. I got to get a piece of that. At the same time.
Oh, my God. That's amazing. That is flat foot amazing. You know, the interesting thing about when you talk about the source of life, the energy that is within that place, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is, we should honor that responsibility more. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, like, a lot of times with us as guys, not even just guys no more, even women, like, don't value the life force within us. You know what I'm saying? Within women in particular.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You feel where I'm coming from? Like, it's more, a lot of times it'd be more sexual than actual spiritual or metaphysical, if you will.
Well, I mean, when you have the system where pretty much everybody's on birth control. Well, most women are on birth control now, so it's like I ain't really got to worry about that part. So it's just like they just out here doing like what niggas would do, knocking niggas off.
Yeah, which is bad.
Which actually, like I want to say maybe I heard probably back in like November or something like that. They just approved male birth control.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Nigga, you talking about making mention of needles, dude. I'm straight.
Yeah, you can have all
I'm
that.
good. I'm good. You ain't injecting nothing nowhere near.
I'm not interested in any of that.
Near. No.
Nah, it's dangerous ground, man. Very, very, very
Then
dangerous.
2 years later, you were like, you'll hear that long ass infomercial at 1 o'clock in the morning.
If you're a victim of, if you suffer from hearing loss, loss of taste as a result of getting the male Plan C shot, or you may be entitled to money.
Or if you took the male birth control pill back in 2020, please call this number for a civil lawsuit.
Yeah.
You're like, what? Yeah.
And they knew this stuff was bad for you when they was giving it to you. But you just want to get out here and get you some and can't have no babies. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Hey.
For real.
It's some. No, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, don't go there.
There's some women out there like that.
Well, yeah, I know some people. Yeah. Yeah.
I said women.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. I didn't call no names. I didn't say.
Yeah. No, nobody. We don't say names on this show.
But
we're not Thaddeus Matthews. We don't say people's names.
No, I thought you were saying people like I said, like bitches or something.
What?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
Man, we got dogs in the studio.
Right.
Yeah.
That's my security team. That's my security team. Hush. Yeah. I know. It's vicious out there in these Memphis streets.
It's vicious in this studio too.
Right. Memphis don't be playing. So
man, you know what I think, man? I think that I had a conversation with somebody the other day. We talking about ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that two things? Do you think that women should be the aggressors when it comes to picking guys or wanting to go out with guys or meeting guys or hooking up with guys or whatever, right? Do you think women should be more aggressive, should be the aggressors now? And do you think if that's the case, would guys be comfortable with that overall? Excuse me.
All right, so in this day and age, yes. And the only reason why is because a nigga can't really do shit now.
Explain.
It would be considered sexual assault if I blew a woman a kiss and she did not want
you to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That would be considered sexual assault.
Yeah.
There was something I was going to bring up, which actually is going to tie this in. An example of I want to say what's this lady name? Amanda Seales. You know Amanda Seales? She got a sexual assault case towards Russell Simmons.
Yeah.
And it was based off of I remember the interview that she was talking about one day on Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't make mention of his name at the time, but it eventually came out that was Russell Simmons. But it was in regards to she came into his office. Make a long story short, she was in his office. He gave her a compliment. It's like, man, you're really attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, thank you. He was like, we didn't have sex or anything, did we? And she was like, no. He's like, oh, okay, cool.
Right.
Just that.
Right.
That was it.
Right.
And I was like, that's sexual assault?
Yeah.
Well, harassment.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I ain't gonna get into it as far as on that, but something as simple as that.
Yeah. Can be deemed as inappropriate, or not just inappropriate, but can be deemed as criminal.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, so a nigga can't really, hell, if a nigga say hey and a woman don't want you to say hey to her, they can be deemed as harassment.
Well, I've heard even ladies say this before, like this is not being made up, that the difference between harassment and not being harassed is who's speaking. And I think that is
Who you wanting to hear it from?
who you wanting to hear it from.
Yes.
And, we're talking adults. We're not talking about, adults and kids. We're talking about adults. I think it's a really, really, really fine line. You know what I'm saying? It's a really fine line because, we grew up in an era where we, as teenagers, both male and female, were aggressive from what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
We were both sides were aggressive. You had girls that would walk up and
grab your dick.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then you had guys, we used to go up and grab booties, smack a girl on the butt or whatever, or just go and put your arm around and be like, what's up, love? Holla at your boy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which both are inappropriate. Plain and simple. Both shouldn't be done. Like, you shouldn't just walk up to somebody and put your hands on them. You know what I'm saying? Or make certain statements. You know what I'm saying? But based on what we thought or certain individuals thought was cool to do, like, that's what you did because you thought you were going to get a certain type of response. Mm-hmm. Because I even, the whole, hey, excuse me, how you doing? You look nice today. Can I talk to you type of thing just did not
at all
work. Like, it didn't work. You got ignored. You know what I'm saying? And
she probably still looking at her phone while you talking.
Yeah, it was like, he complimented me. Okay, go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? But the game of that game is totally changed now. It's totally changed. So of course, but in some ways I would have to agree.
The game has changed too. You gotta like a picture like 3 times and then, ooh, he liked me.
I wouldn't even hadn't even got to that part, but that's like, man, I'm finding out like stuff I read basically is saying like that's how people flirt on social media, which is very strange to me, of course, but I guess that's what's happening now. I mean, it's different. I guess we got to get used to different stuff, but man, like, it's just, I don't know, man.
It ain't no words no more, man. It's just it's just emojis. Pictures. Yeah, it's liking pictures and emojis.
And emojis, and y'all go together. Man, that's strange.
Send the eggplant, and then she come over.
Wow. That
it's like sending the best signal. It's like, hey, no worries, eggplant. Okay, I'm on my way. Like, all right.
Wow. I never would have guessed it. 2020. Emojis would be like sending smoke signals.
It's confusing, man.
That's very confusing.
It's confusing. And what's confusing. What's confusing from what I see is that, so I don't really say it's confusing to guys. We kind of like going with the flow, but it's confusing kind of like to women because they don't really know what to do, but they just doing it. And then when you react to it, I ain't doing nothing like that. Like, nigga, you showing half your ass. I thought you was going. I mean, you ain't saying that to it, but in your mind,
podcast is over. We just
in your mind, you're thinking. Most guys in his mind is thinking, "Shit, I thought she was going."
No, not at all. Like, not at all.
What?
No. I'm saying, like, I don't disagree with you.
It's like that Dave Chappelle skit.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I do not disagree with you at all.
Dressed up like a police officer, somebody come up running, help!
Yeah.
Just because I'm dressed this way, doesn't mean I'm a police officer. So hey, I'm just saying.
Oh my God, man, that's funny, man. That's fine. In no way are we prescribing that, or subscribing or advising that you think a woman is easy because she's dressed with tight stuff on. So.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying, but men will. Most men will assume.
A lot of guys
will assume like, hey, you know what? She might be.
Yeah.
Then when you start talking to him, like, oh, okay, she ain't like that. Like,
yeah.
I'm not wearing this for attention. I'm wearing this because I want to look good.
Not a problem, man. Not a problem. You're absolutely right.
That's a whole
Yeah, that's
another
we're not
topic and
about
subject.
We're not talking
Because you
about
know
that.
what? They don't do this for us.
No, they do it for themselves. That's real talk.
They don't dress nice for us.
No, they're just nice for themselves.
They're not doing their hair for us.
It is for them.
So, like, real talk, I had a conversation with my sister, my mom, and I, and we were talking about she was talking about a hairstyle that this girl liked. Now, asking me and asking some of the men in the house, me personally, I don't like big hair.
Right.
The big hair where you looking like the Cowardly Lion.
Right.
Where you're pretty much your face is hidden with all your hair.
Right.
She loved the hairstyle. I was like, man, real talk, I guarantee you, if you ask most niggas if they like their hairstyle or I ain't gonna say any hairstyle, but certain hairstyles that a woman chooses to put on,
right,
I guarantee you he gonna be like, no, I don't like this shit.
Right, exactly.
And 9 times out of 10, though, because you like it, you're still gonna wear it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I can't stand that big hair shit.
Yeah.
But while I was saying it, I love it. I'm still gonna wear it. So guess what?
Yeah.
They don't do it for us.
Yeah.
They do it because they do it for themselves. It's like, regardless if we like it or not. So if you ask us, hey, do you like this? You must like being lied to as well.
Yeah, I mean,
because I'm gonna be like, either I'm gonna tell you, no, I ain't gonna like it,
right,
or I'm just gonna be like, you look nice, baby.
Yeah,
which is gonna be a lie.
Yeah, because you can't tell your woman you don't like her hair.
Exactly, you can't.
Yeah, even if
or you're gonna be sleeping on the couch, or sleeping on the floor, or sleeping with Memphis.
Yeah, and even if she didn't get her hair cut for you, she got it cut because she was tired, it was too hot on her neck or something like that, or she wanted this new style. It ain't had nothing to do with you. You be like, I don't like that. You need to. What you cut your hair for? Oh, you are going to hear it, buddy.
But I
thought be sleeping outside in a car.
But okay, so why is it that this see, we about to get on a whole nother subject that we're gonna need women here for.
Yeah, you got to.
Because I was gonna ask, because it's like they buy stuff for us that they would like to see us in, but they're not gonna do what.
What you mean? Oh, that
like when they're buying gifts and stuff like that, they'll buy stuff what they want to see us in, but not with stuff that you personally like yourself.
That's true. Because I received some
I
received some stuff that I didn't really necessarily wouldn't have bought myself to wear. That I put it on or I wore it because it was bought for me, and then I'd be like, "Oh, this ain't that bad." Like I ain't know I like this.
In my
it's not bad. This shirt's a little snug than I usually wear, but I wear it. It's cool.
Right.
I wouldn't buy it, but hey, she bought it for me, so I'm gonna rock it. Something's wrong with that, by the way.
I promise you, ladies, if you're out buying something
wrong with that, just tell her you don't like that tight ass shirt. Just like, hey, baby, this shirt is too tight on me.
Or it's not going to be worn.
Yeah, just that.
Because trust and believe, you go that question, Jason, you'll never wear this shorts or songs. I know.
It's hot on my arms, baby. I get sweat spots. I can't wear this. Oh, baby, you know what? I love to see you with this completely squirrel fur skirt. Put this junk on for your boy. It is not going down. Man, you would look so good in this pantsuit that go under your shoes.
You know the difference between men and women, though. So if it's a gift that you give a woman that she don't like, she gonna let you know before she receives said gift. What were you thinking when you bought this gift that she does not like?
Were you asleep when you bought this? Who bought this? Somebody give this to you? You didn't pay money for it, did you?
But if you
was it on sale?
If you get her something. But if she gets you something, you're going to have to take like, oh, baby, that was sweet. And if you don't like it, you was ungrateful.
Man, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Yes. I got off on a tangent about that, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll it back since we were talking about Russell Simmons and everything. What do you think of Oprah Winfrey, man?
Oprah Winfrey.
Because Oprah Winfrey was about to get ready and tie Russell Simmons up into this Me Too thing.
Well, you know, she canceled the Russell Simmons doc.
Yeah, I know.
She canceled that. And there's a reason behind that. Now, I don't know exactly what it is, but there's definitely a reason behind that.
I'm sure.
You know what I mean?
But my thing is, I'm starting to, I don't know, man. And nobody, and I don't want to talk about it like this because then it'd be like me versus Oprah Winfrey. But she only going out to black people, but she's standing beside white sexual assailants.
Yeah,
she's
man.
friends with Weinstein. She's been hugged up with Donald Trump before.
Hey, man.
But she ain't got no documentary on Harvey Weinstein. Which, by the way, they showing this nigga walking up to the courtroom in a walker and shit.
Oh, you knew that was coming.
I'm like, word?
That had already started, though. That had already started because, you know, when he...
that shit didn't work for Bill Cosby.
No, of course it didn't work for Bill Cosby because Bill Cosby's a black man. What's the that no, he went when he got caught up, he went to rehab or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to rehab, right? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, come on, dog. Like, they're still, you know what I'm saying? They still don't mean you ain't a crook, partner.
Right.
Like you said, you committed crimes, dog.
Right.
Like how you get so, but they do that stuff. Excuse me. I'm gonna go and get counseling, and I have a problem, and you know, and da 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 da. Where, you know what I mean, Ray or whoever, man, put him under the jail, give him the chair, cut his knees off. You know what I'm saying?
And sidebar, the dude who was the lead actor in House of Cards, all of his accusers have died mysteriously.
Hey, that's some Francis stuff for you right there, partner.
Mysteriously.
That's some Francis stuff right there for you.
I'm like, ain't nobody asked no question. Like,
man, look here, dog.
It's not in the news. Like, hey, this person died also.
But you know what though? You know what? That TV show, House of Cards. I know you asked about Oprah, but that show, House of Cards, one of the best shows I think that they probably ever put on. Is one of my favorite shows to watch. That show, man, it got into some really deep stuff.
I got to get back into it. Get back into watching it.
Yeah, and you know, they ended it last year, right? And the ending, the last season sucked. It was terrible. It was bad, but because Kevin Spacey wasn't involved in it anymore,
right?
But it sucked. But that show overall told a lot, said a lot about how a lot of stuff goes down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you do something bad, we got this right here already working to cover it up for you, that type of thing. Excuse me. And man, we definitely don't get the same you know, chance to clear ourselves up, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to stuff like that.
Man, Oprah is friends with Oprah used to bring some counselor dude on her show that has sexually assaulted over 300 women.
Wow.
So I'm like, dude, how are you doing all of these things?
Yeah, how do you
tearing R. Kelly down with the survivor R. Kelly? You doing tearing the Bill Cosby junk down? You trying to come up with a expose on Russell Simmons? Nigga, you rubbing elbows with Weinstein, Trump, and all these niggas ain't said a peep.
Yeah, ain't said a word about it, because that was the other thing for me. And just, you know, just for clarity, man, like, if you guilty or something, you need to go to jail. Like, it don't matter. Like, I don't care if you my cousin. I don't care whether you guilty or something, you need to go to jail. But the problem with Oprah is the fact that she's gone after black men
and black men
and black men only. and we're like, hey, you know, if you're gonna kill the monsters, like you need to cut the monster head off.
If you're reporting, report. Don't just report on one side and one thing.
And then when she canceled the Russell Simmons thing, it was kind of like
I think I was like Russell Simmons probably or something.
But you know what? That's the other thing. I'm like, you know, I'm pretty sure there's some stuff out there about Oprah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's some stuff out there about her. So
that's why Stedman ain't going nowhere.
And see,
Stedman know where the bones is buried.
Well, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he's a lawyer too, right? I think. Isn't he a lawyer? So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, she went after all these folks, man, and this person and that person. And here you got Weinstein, whatever the damn name is. They taking pictures together and hugged up and all kind of stuff. I'm like, damn, man. And I'm saying, as long as he been doing it, you don't know nothing about this?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't heard none of the stories, just like you heard the R. Kelly stories and you heard the Cosby stuff. And
I'm sure she's aware.
I'm pretty sure you heard this dude was like telling women, hey, you ain't gonna be in this movie unless you do this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure you heard that stuff too.
Yes.
You feel me? So I'm pretty sure you knew Trump was knocking off whoever he wanted to and grabbing folks by or whatever. I'm pretty sure you knew that stuff too.
Or might have been there.
Or was there. You know what I'm saying? You know who else? And I'll take the flack for saying this. And I ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time on. But you know who I do have a problem with? I have a problem with Terry Crews. I think Terry Crews.
This is not your first time saying this either.
I'm sorry. And y'all can get mad at me if y'all want to.
What's your issue with Terry Crews?
My issue with Terry Crews, I think Terry Crews is lying. I think he lying.
What does he gain from lying?
No. I don't care what he gain, what he don't gain. I think he is lying. I think he is lying.
I can't see.
Hey man,
I can't see no man lying about that.
Listen. Hollywood is a strange place, brother. That's why they call it Hollywood. It's a strange place. People do some weird and say some weird stuff. You be like, what?
I'm glad you brought that up too.
Like, what? Huh? That don't make any sense. Dude, let me tell you something. I don't care what job I got. I don't care what position I hold. I don't care what I'm trying to get. I could be in a meeting or in a casual setting, meeting with people that I'm getting ready to borrow some money from. Another man walks up to me and grabs my junk in front of my wife and I don't do anything. You stone ass crazy. If you think I'm not finna jaw off on his ass. I don't care. Listen, dog. Listen.
Well, he said it was doing like an award, award event or something like that.
Look, dog. Look. Listen. Let me tell you something. It does not matter where you are in life. It does not matter what you have, where you go, what you're trying to attain. In particular, there's no amount of restraint that I would use, especially if I'm with my wife, my woman, my significant other, and another man addresses me in front of her. If a man can walk up to me and grab me in front of my wife, he can do the same shit to her, and I ain't gonna do nothing.
This is true.
That's the way I'm looking at it. If you're not gonna defend yourself in front of your woman, because a lot of people look at it in reverse. Oh, well, he could have grabbed his wife. No, I'm not finna let you touch me in front of my wife either. Because that says a lot about me. And I'm not finna come out. I'm not finna wait until all these women come out and say what they've been through. And I'm finna come out and piggyback on that shit. I'm not finna do that. No, I'm finna catch a charge. That's what I'm going to do.
True, because later on, you would have been like, he may have gotten away with it then, but later on, Terry Crews has whooped Robert Weinstein for no apparent reason.
Or whatever the dude, the producer or whatever it was, like it was some guy. I'm like, dude, you let this dude grab you and you didn't do nothing?
Right.
And then you wait till later on to say something about it? You know what I'm saying? After all these women have talked about, I can understand a woman. It's different. It's very, and I know some women that would have jawed off on dude.
It's kind of different for men too, because it's really gonna be different. Because a man really ain't gonna say nothing, though. That's the only reason why I can say I can understand, because men ain't gonna really come out and say that they have been.
Yeah, because they feel like it takes away from their manhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I can see and understand it.
Yeah. But you didn't pinch this motherfucker?
Right. You big as fuck, nigga.
I'm saying, like, you ain't, no. I mean,
bop you on top of your head or something, my nigga.
Bruh, like, I'm finna break your finger or something, or stomp your foot so hard that you can't walk for weeks. Like, you gonna feel my disdain of what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not just finna do that and then I'm gonna come out later on and be like, man, I was assaulted by another guy.
I too was touched.
Like, come on, dog.
You too, nigga?
Come on, man. Come on, man. And it's almost, you know, it's just a trip, man. Like I said, man, Hollywood is a very, 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 very strange place, man. That whole stuff, I don't even like to call it a Me Too movement, because movements can be stalled. You know what I'm saying? You keep your hands to your damn self. Don't be trying to put no pressure on no woman. And this fellow women too. Like, man, don't be putting pressure on nobody because they need a job or they need a position and you feel like you're in a position of power. So hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up with it? You need this job. Man, don't do that shit. That shit, that makes me mad. I'm serious. And men, women, whoever, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Don't do that, dog. Cause you setting yourself up for a curse. When you know you got power over a person in a certain aspect of their lives and you know that they need that particular position or they trying to get somewhere and you going to use their ambition against them.
I think there's a woman getting in trouble for that now.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I can't remember her name, but she getting in trouble for that for sexual assault, assaulting some men at work and shit. So, yeah.
You know, that judge got in trouble.
But I think this is on like some sports shit. Like, I think she.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
I can't think of her name right now. But yeah,
yeah. The judge was putting pressure on the lawyers to sleep with the lawyers and stuff. It got caught with the threesome in the courtroom. Like, what kind of crazy stuff is that, man?
Truth be told, I know men do it.
Yeah,
but truth be told, it's a lot of women who do it more than men.
Use that power, yeah.
Like, if you...
Absolutely.
Because
there's no disagreeing with that.
I mean, I didn't mind being used, but I've been in a position where...
Most dudes don't.
I had a supervisor and, you know, she had her way with me, but, you know, had it.
You're a thought. You were a thought.
Sir, it is called Junt.
And I'm not talking about
it is called Junt.
The Egyptian god. I'm talking about this man gave up his rod for promotion. I'm ashamed of you, sir.
Sometimes it's just as simple as not being on the phone.
I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of you. I am ashamed, brother. No, I'm not. I'm celebrating. Good job, nigga. That's how you get your promotion. Good head. Hey, what you get? $10 raise? $5? It don't matter. As long as you got something out of it. I'm playing.
I should not be objectified in such ways.
No, you should not know. No, guys, know your worth. Men, know your worth out here. Do not give yourselves up.
I was abused at work, Samuel.
Yes, you were. You are absolutely right. Even though you enjoyed it, you were abused. That is a criminal action. And she should have been arrested.
No, she convinced me into ways.
She coerced you?
Yes.
Well, that's a little different.
And then I began to enjoy it after. Because of the coercion.
Oh, my God. This guy here.
Man, let me stop.
Yeah, please do. Before we get shut down.
Let me stop. But yeah, women do that John too, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't mind in those occasions, but yeah, it's a lot of time women be doing that John. In all honesty, women sexually harass men a lot at work, but men brush it off. We brush the shit off. Do you know how many men get a... I put like this, fellas, wear gray sweatpants to work and see how many women See how many women talk to you in a way that should be subjected to HR. You're gonna be like, I can't believe she get away with saying that to me. But you will never, I guarantee you, the things that they tell you, the things that they say to you, you will not be able to get that same thing off to them.
No, you will not. You better not.
Especially not if other people are around them.
No, you are fired. You are unemployed.
I guarantee you, I bet you if you wear like some gray jogging pants, some gray slacks, a woman gonna approach you, be like, I see you over there, Jason.
I don't even know what that's about. What is the fascination with gray sweats?
You hanging to the right over there, ain't it, Jason?
That's ridiculous.
Oh, word, you can see me? I see you hanging over there, Jason.
You women out there, that is completely out of line for you to be looking at guys' genitalia through his jogging pants. That is his pride of his jogging pants. He wants to wear jogging pants. Gray jogging pants, gray sweats. Okay, he's wearing those sweats because he wants to be comfortable, not because he wants his junk looked at. Okay,
my nigga,
men, know your worth. Okay, know your worth.
My nigga, I went to. It don't have to be. It don't have to be gray. It just have to be a light pant version, color version. I went to a job interview, right, and I was getting ready to leave. The secretary who sent me to send me to the room where your interview is going to be at. So as I was getting ready to leave, after my interview was over with and I was getting ready to leave, she was directing me how to get out, and I was standing up. She was like, I like that. I like those pants and that combination. But while she said it, she didn't look at my face at all. She looking directly below the belt and saying she liked the color combination in my outfit.
Oh man,
I was like,
you should have reported her, sir.
So you out here looking at prints?
You should have reported her. That is wrong. That is wrong. You left home that morning. You were not supposed to be objectified by anybody.
I was objectified.
That's ridiculous. Where you buy them pants at? They have a big and tall section.
Hey. I'll let you know after the pod. I don't want to give them a plug.
Oh, yeah, don't give them a plug.
But I just say women love flat front pants.
Oh man, they're flat. Oh man, they're not pleated. Yeah. Oh my god,
they love flat front
pants. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is
when
know your worth.
In my experience, when they greet you now. It used to be the first thing that they look at is your shoes. They look at your shoes.
Women do pay attention to guys' shoes, though.
That used to be the first thing. Yep. The first thing they look at now, they look right at your crotch, then your shoes, and then your face, and then smile.
That goes back to how ugly dudes are able to pull fine women. There it is. Context clues. Context clues, man. I'm telling you, this is what it is. Because I be trying to figure out, like, man, this dude looked like tire marks and be having fine women.
All I'm gonna say, sir, is when we on location, it's gonna be a live conversation.
Oh man, I love it. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that. That is gonna be live. I think the interesting part about life and how our attractions are, like, they're what they are. It's just whether you act on them and how you act on those attractions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's funny is, do you know that men get beat up for having their own preferences, but women all the time have preferences all day, every day?
That would be correct.
Like, you got to be this tall. He got to have this. He got to have that. But if a nigga say anything about, oh, I want my girl, she got to have long hair. You niggas is just so superficial.
Man, that's a whole. No, it's not a whole nother podcast.
It is a whole nother podcast. That's why I said it's finna be live when we on location.
You got a point.
It's gonna be live when we on location.
You got a
That's
point.
all I'm gonna say.
You got a point, man. Cause I ain't even gonna lie. I do not like the fact when I hear people or women, and I love, man, my mom was a woman, my two sisters, I had an ex-wife, I had two daughters. This ain't a diss or nothing like that. But when women be like, I like tall dudes. I like dudes that are built like this. I like big guys or da-da-da-da-da. As soon as a dude say,
what he likes.
I like my women big. What you got a problem with skinny women? Fuck. I like my women with short hair. Also, you got a problem with women with long hair? No, it's just my preference. I like. Or you
say something about if you're in the presence of women with long hair and you say I like women with short hair. Look, I always trying to change one to get them to cut their hair. I'm like, dude, I just said what I like.
I just said what I like. As a matter of fact, I like my women green. Anybody seen She-Hulk lately? I like green women. Is there any green women out there listening to the podcast?
Oh, they're all green.
The green. This man here, this man here is completely ridiculous.
Hey, they all green, my nigga.
Stop it.
With envy.
Man, stop it. Stop it.
That's real shit.
That's crazy. You know what I think, man? As far as preferences goes, I think that people should like what they like, right? I don't think that you should I don't think that you should judge people based on your preferences, though.
You will get judged.
That's true.
Guys will.
Women do too. Women do too. Yes, yeah. I'm gonna say this. The difference now is, and I was discussing this with a friend of mine this past week about how when we were younger, big girls, it was like, oh, I don't want to talk to no big girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember we mentioned at the beginning of the podcast about the confidence. Like, I don't know, I want a big girl. I like the skinny, light skin, wavy, blah, 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 right? But now, of course, big women are in. You know what I'm saying? BBWs, big, whatever. Like,
I only call Drake usually in the line.
Well, but kind of, sort of, yeah. But still, but it's of course, we appreciate all women. Like, I'm speaking for Jay as well. Like, we appreciate all women, all sizes, colors, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Especially ours, our black women, we love. So what I'm saying is that I remember there was a time where certain people, if you was small, if you was a short dude, right, and you wasn't a sports athletic type, when no women trying to talk to you.
You got a preference?
Do I have a preference?
I don't
really know. I don't really know.
You like dark skin and light skin?
I like both. I like both equally.
Which one have you had a better experience with?
I can't really say. Like, I've had good and bad experiences with both. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, for me, I'm just speaking from my personal experiences. Like,
do all light-skinned girls have big foreheads?
Nah, not that I know of. That was a brown skin. See, it's funny. We talk about light skin, dark skin.
Well, okay. What do you consider light skin or brown skin? Because the reason why I ask, because one, I gotta ask that question because some of us are colorblind. So when I say light skin, I mean like yellow bone.
Yeah.
Do all of them have big foreheads?
Big foreheads. I don't know.
In my experience and case, when I look back at it, they've all had noggins.
Man. Let me see. You might have a point. Or is it the way they wear their hair or something like that?
No. And for some reason, they always want to show their forehead.
Maybe because they think their foreheads are sexy.
Oh man. Now, if it's too big, hey, you remember Mr.
Oh my God, man! You said
If she got
Right.
like that.
I think we need to wrap. I think we need to wrap the podcast.
Oh shit! I said his name. My bad.
Edit. That will definitely be an edit. That will definitely.
Oh man,
That will definitely be an edit, sir.
no, it ain't finna be no edit. Don't nobody outside.
You need no. You need to edit. We need to edit that part. We don't need to say names. Just say Thumbhead. There's people know who that is. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go back and say Thumbhead.
No, I'm saying it now. You saying it now. You don't have to go back. Just pull that part out. Yeah.
You remember Thumbhead?
Yeah, Thumbhead. The Thumbhead teacher in high school.
Yeah, the Thumbhead teacher. Yeah.
Head was shaped like the back of a.
That nigga head was super long, man.
His head was shaped like a PlayStation controller.
Man, I can't say nobody's name because it's somebody on the news who got a long head like a thumb too.
No, you can't say. You can't say that. We ain't trying to get sued, man. We ain't trying to get sued, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna save all those tidbits for when we on location.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we're gonna have all those good little tidbits. I got one more other little joint, and I think we'll wrap this joint up that I don't think people are aware of, and that is. Do you know that Tennessee is trying to pass a bill to make it illegal to wear hoodies and masks in public?
I saw that, man. I saw that. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
And then I was like, hold on. I was like, so you know who this is finna target, right? But I was like, everybody wear hoodies, but I'm sure it's going to target you using the language of hoodies and masks in public. I'm like, who
wears a mask in public though? Now I can understand masks, but not hoodies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that goes all the way back to the whole Trayvon thing.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you basically slapping his memory in the face when
they
you
were saying
say that.
They were saying it was in reference to anything that covers the visibility of your face. Yeah. And then it included hoodies, masks, and etc. or whatever else that was on that joint. I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, like, man, a lot of these laws, it just goes back to even like the sagging pants thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to see nobody sag their pants, but is it really a crime? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, my nigga. Some of them
have course. Yeah, absolutely.
It is a crime
as far as indecency, yeah. Because you get your whole butt out, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I totally agree with that part of that aspect of it. But automatically linking criminal activity to sagging pants and hoodies, I mean, like, a lot of criminals wear shirts and ties. You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't never understood that. Like, how you a criminal and you got to keep pulling your pants up? Nigga, you can't run away.
You can't run away.
You're not finna run away, my nigga.
Yeah. I ain't never understood that part.
You cannot hold the merchandise and keep holding on to your pants at the same time.
Yeah. I never understood that.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
I ain't never understood it. Oh, I'm finna run. I got to grab, as soon as I'm walking, I had to grab my pants.
And you're not going to go anywhere if your pants is too tight.
Sure ain't. That's the other part I don't get. Dudes
you ain't breaking out nowhere.
Pants. My God, man.
You ain't getting away nowhere.
Man.
Nowhere.
All you doing is rubbing your legs together and starting a fire.
And niggas, man, y'all out here wearing these. I'm sorry. If I can see your calf in your jeans,
yeah,
them junts is too tight. Or you got some jeggings on. And either way, you shouldn't have them junts on to begin with.
You should have them on.
Jeggings. We do know what jeggings are, right?
They're
jean leggings.
Jean leggings that don't belong on men's bodies.
So again,
in my opinion,
if I can see the whole formation of your calf,
because that means I can see the formation of something else too, and I don't want to see.
If I can see the formation of your calf, your knee,
I don't need to see that, boss.
Where your knee comes together, all of that, dude. Them junts is too tight.
Yeah, that's too tight, bro. Yeah.
And ladies, if your nigga is wearing this, you need to leave him yesterday.
Yeah.
Or it's your fault that niggas is wearing this because you're telling, oh, you look so sexy in these pants. No, he don't. He look like your girlfriend. Stop it, fool. Because niggas are going to do things that women say they look good in, or they think it's a hip and new thing to do to look sexy in.
That's the other thing.
Y'all got these niggas out here jumping off the cliff in this fashion, and they look like dummies.
I don't understand.
Crash test.
I do not understand women who like dudes with tight clothes. I understand, you what you call the fit European cut and all that kind of. I get that. I got it. Because back in the 70s and some of the early 80s, we hadn't got into the whole big clothes type of thing. But brothers wore their clothes kind of fitted. You know what I'm saying?
I understand in the 90s, we was a little foolish with the baggy jeans.
We got a little crazy
My
with
nigga, I went and put some of them old jeans on. I was like, dude.
I couldn't, I got some polo jeans at the house.
This is utterly ridiculous. Two people can fit in one leg.
Two people can fit in one leg, bro. I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, I wore these pants? Bruh.
And like, I'm still the same size, but it's so super big.
And I'm not that much bigger than I was when I was 25. So I put them pants, I was like, are you serious? I wore these.
Looking like
out
a dummy.
In public.
Looking like a dummy.
Looking like a balloon man. That's what I was looking like. Looking like a straight balloon man. Man, nah. But when your pants so tight that if they look like skin on you, then that's you got to do something else with yourself.
If your jeans on the inside of the label says spandex, put them down, sir.
Yeah, you got to put them just down. Put them just down.
Them just should just say cotton or whatever jeans are made of.
With denim.
Yeah, denim. But not 20% spandex and denim or nothing and like
polyester.
That. Like, dude, what are y'all doing out here, man?
Yeah. That's wild.
And then they be wearing them like girls.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause anytime I've seen girls who wear jeggings or whatever, they wear them junks just pulled up enough where you can see their shoes, right?
Yep.
And then it come up is right above their shoe, and then it's fitted everywhere else.
Yeah.
This how these niggas is wearing it.
Yeah, I don't like that. I do not like that. I think a man should, everybody's got their own thing. This is my thing, so I can think the way I want to think, but I just don't think dudes need to be wearing clothes that tight, man.
Ladies, quick convincing these dudes.
If a dude clothes so tight that if he lean one way, they might tear off his body, then your clothes are too tight.
Now,
for real.
I have heard women that say that they don't think that it's cute, but I'm like, y'all ain't telling these niggas this.
So
y'all not telling these niggas this.
On this last note, I was out one day and I saw this dude whose clothes was tighter than his girl's was. And I was like, man, where did we go wrong? His clothes were tighter than hers. I was like, where did we go wrong? I couldn't believe it. Like his shirt and his pants was tight. I was like, dude, your buttons are pulling on your shirt.
I've seen something like that, yes.
Just because you small don't mean your clothes got to be tight like that. Like they can fit absolutely. You don't even look comfortable. So that's what you picked to put on when y'all came out the house?
Was his girl clothes tight?
Not as much as his, no. That's what was interesting about it.
Man.
His stuff was tight enough. Hers was fitting, But his was tighter than her.
But let him tell it. Oh, this is fitting. I'm just swole.
I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah, brother. Mm-mm. You look really sweet, brother. That's what you look like. You look kind of sweet.
Oh,
that's why I be thinking you got sugar on you. You must have some sweet somewhere.
He had the diabetes.
All right, man. I'm through.
He had the diabetes.
All right.
The sugar was high.
This guy. Oh man.
Hey man, check on your people, man. Check on your people, man.
Absolutely.
I say that because I saw Delonte West out here looking crazy after he must have smashed LeBron James. Moment.
That was some years ago. That's been a long time ago.
But ever since then, you ain't heard nothing from this man since he smashed LeBron, mama.
Yes, you did. He went to Dallas after that.
Okay, and
he played ball in Dallas after that. Yeah. But I think Delonte had issues already. I think he had issues when he got to the league too. So
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah. But check on your people, man. Because
check on your folks, man.
I'll say one thing you did not see. You ain't see LeBron out there like, hey, I'm gonna check on my guy. He ain't post that nigga no bells for nothing.
Nah, I ain't see nothing about. I ain't see him say, of course, you know.
And LeBron is always a humanitarian when it comes to somebody down and now. LeBron like, fuck that.
Sound like your problem to me, bro.
Fuck that nigga.
Man. Yeah, check on your people, man.
Yeah.
Love on your folks. Hug and, man, hug your kids and, you know, hug your loved ones, man. And,
I'm gonna have to call my daughter in a few.
For sure.
But
I talked to my kids earlier.
Hugs, kisses.
Yeah. For sure, man. R.I.P. Kobe
Bean.
Kobe Bean Bryant.
And his daughter, Gigi.
His daughter, Gigi. And all of the rest of the loved ones and family members, you know, that passed away today. Yep. That's all I got, man.
Man, why we have to end on that?
Well, I mean,
because I was gonna try and be all funny and laughing.
We've been funny and laughing the whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
Go find one of your baby pictures. We can laugh at that before we.
Okay, we can really end on a funny note because I know we ain't talking about baby pictures. Bow finger. Yeah. We silent crickets.
Oh man.
And you know what? While I said bow finger, I didn't get good now with the video. Guess what's gonna pop up on the screen on this podcast?
All right. Okay.
The baby picture of Samuel.
That's how we do it.
Of Samuel.
That's how we do it.
looking like Bowfinger.
Okay.
Everyone, if you remember the movie Bowfinger,
they don't remember.
And on the cover,
it's a horrible movie. Nobody watched it.
It has Eddie
Nobody
Murphy.
watched that movie. Nobody watched that movie.
Has Eddie Murphy smiling with his big gap between his teeth with glasses and braces.
Man,
just think of Samuel, and that's the exact replica picture.
That is not true. That is not true. I look nothing like. As a kid, I looked nothing like Bowfinger.
Oh man, minus the glasses. What, did you have glasses in that picture?
No, I ain't had no glasses.
Okay, so minus the glasses.
My whole life.
Minus the glasses. Bowfinger all the way though.
Anyway, man, this man just
this nigga just texting away. He destroyed.
This man just destroyed me. Said I was Bowfinger as a kid. It's terrible, man. It's an insult.
It was a funny movie though.
It was not.
It was a funny movie.
It was funny to you because you think I looked like him as a child.
Man, it was a funny movie, period. And then after I seen it, I'm like, you know what? After I seen it, I'm like, man, Sam look like Bowfinger. And actually, I posted a picture on Instagram.
Yeah, you did. Y'all, a long time ago. Nobody want to hear that. All right, let's wrap it up.
All right, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this joint up.
Here's a rap. Saran wrap.
Saran Raps of Reynolds. Alright, so yeah, we're about this joint. I am your host, Jason J. Will Does It, aka Sir Raps a Lot. Sir Raps a Lot. And I got my guy, Ivan the Grizzle, the Great.
Ivan the Grizzle. Yeah, I like that. Ivan the Grizzle. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And we're gonna get up out this joint.
For sure. Peace. Holla at your boy.
Peace. Holla. The Grizzle.
Grizzle.